Hey everyone, Jordy from FocusWorks here with episode 7 of The Road to Blade. It's been a crazy few weeks. I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to do much filming. Definitely no time to do editing. I've been going like crazy getting ready for the gathering. But yesterday I got everything shipped away. It's all ready. Everything that has to be there is in transit. So, yes! Oh, finally! Oh, it's been a stressful few weeks of getting the last stuff ready and then doing all the paperwork for importing into the States, and it's just been it's been so much work, but it should be worth it. Sure hope it's worth it. It will be worth it. What am I saying? So this episode is a few weeks worth of filming. I did film what I could, but a lot of what I was doing was just prepping, just a bunch of handwork and assembling and packaging and shipping and stuff. So there wasn't a lot all that interesting going on. So I have conglomerated a few weeks worth of stuff. I got some machining this week, and we got some handwork. I made an arbor for my buffing wheel. I'll show you that because that seemed kind of interesting while I was doing it. And yesterday or day before, I finalized the design of my knife. So I am really hoping to get a prototype to the gathering. If I can get it done next week, I can get it shipped away and possibly have it there in time. Really hoping I can get that done. So hopefully I got the blade program today, and we'll see if I can get a fully functional one for the gathering. Anyways, on with the show. So I've got this Scotch-Brite wheel here, and it's got a hole that's too big for my buffing machine. So what I am going to do is make a bushing so that it steps down the 3-inch hole, steps it right down to 1.25 inches, which is what my buffer needs. So let's flip you around and hope I don't break any tools. Always a good thing to hope for. I have not run this program. This is a very rough program. Quick and dirty. That one off. On. As you can see, I've got 2 coolant nozzles. So I've got this one over here, which is an automatic one, and that thing blasts like there's no tomorrow. And then I've got this guy, which I can have better control over. So back down there. Here we go. Hope for the best. On. Breaking a nice chip. leaded steel, so I got everything working for me here. Oh, leaded steel, they put a very small quantity of lead in with the steel, and it makes machining it so easy. You wouldn't believe. Okay. Oh, I don't have exactly the right drill, so we gotta mill it out. Hopefully my math is right, or else I'm going to screw up a $400 cutter here. There, you can see it's looking pretty yucky in there. Oh, no it isn't. Ha! Oh, none of it's stuck. Normally that crap on my finger there. Normally that nasty finish is all embedded in there and welded on, but that's actually good. Huh. Okay, so I need to measure that before I take it out, make sure that it's good. Out small, and I forgot to put compensation on. Let's try. See if another pass will help, but probably won't. Sometimes releasing spring. Oh, sounds good. Probably clean up my bowl nicely. Yeah. Right on. Right arm. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to go and deburr this, and then we'll see how it goes on the buffer. So I've deburred it nicely. All right. Bird. All I was making was a steel donut. Deburred. Sides here. Deburred in the hole. fits nicely in there. And now we'll pop it onto the buffer. Hopefully my hole is big enough. If you're wondering about the buffer, it is a Baldor number 1252. It's a 3 horsepower, 3-phase buffer. It is one of the best investments I've ever made. I do quite a bit of buffing outside of nuts. Not quite big enough. I was worried about that. Oh, not a problem. I'm going to turn you off here, and I'll be back once I've fixed this. Back. It was just needed one last little skim out of it, and it was about what was it? I took an extra 5 thousandths of an inch off of it, and now it fits perfectly. So that's what I did. Okay, so there. The other thingy, whatever that's called, can't remember. Put that on. Remember, stand in front of it when you start it. Alright. Let's grab a. That's not what I want. That or not what I want. I'll be right back again. Okay. So I went and grabbed a Harris Echo pocket clip. So I gotta clean up the end, both ends actually, and I'm hoping that the Scotch-Brite wheel does a really nice job. It's the plan anyways, so let's see what happens. Well, it works, but not nearly as well as it needs to. I'm trying to do the wrong thing with this wheel. But on the other hand, this is going to be an excellent deburring wheel. Excellent, I say. Most excellent. Okay, so that wasn't a failure, but it was a failure, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to figure out something else for cleaning up the leftovers on this. What I need is my belt sander that I haven't built yet. And there won't be time to build it until after I move these guys. Okay, well, that wheel works actually spectacularly for deburring. Just pure deburring. Hardly removes any material at all and leaves just a really nice finish. Come on, why won't you focus? I think I can make you focus. Right there, yeah. So it leaves a nice finish. Really nice finish. But, yeah, anyway. Yeah, a little disappointing, but now I've got this, I can get other grits and stuff, so yeah, is what it is, I guess. We'll, what do they say? Adapt and overcome, and we'll overcome that issue. Okay, off to the other thing. Hey, so I'm over here at my father-in-law's shop, Glenn's shop. Unfortunately, he wasn't feeling well, so he had to go in the house. But while I'm here, I thought I would give you a quick tour of the 2x72 grinder that we're in the process of developing. He's been doing most of the work here at his shop, actually all the real work. I've been inputting to the design, but mostly it's been him. So we're going to be producing this with some changes from this prototype, but let's have a quick look. I'm going to detach you from the stand. So make sure I'm zoomed all the way out. So there. Again, there's going to be quite a few changes, particularly to the platens and that kind of thing. We were just building from what happened to be around. So we got a variable speed. This is probably not the controller that we'll use in production. We got a 2 horsepower motor, variable speed, and yeah, as you can see here, the advantage of this is it's very, very, very short. Most of these grinders are quite long. So this is, I believe, let me see if I can find a tape measure. This used to be my shop, but as well, but I haven't been in here for a couple of years full time, so I don't know where anything is anymore. Anyways, there was one. I believe it's 2 feet deep. Let's have a quick look here. Less than 2 feet deep. It pivots. Here, let me put you back on the tripod and you can watch me fiddle with it a little bit. There we go. It's all aluminum construction. It'll be hard anodized where it's necessary. The whole thing will be anodized. So it folds sideways. This one ended up being a left-handed version, which was kind of an accident, but production will be left or right. It'll take a little bit of assembly. So it is very well balanced. Hardly takes any effort at all to flip it. Sideways. Belt changes are here. So I'm not very smooth putting the belt back on, so I'm not going to, well, yeah, sure. Like I said, I've only changed the belt probably twice on this thing, so. Yeah, so this is a left-handed version. Standard out of the box will be right-handed with instructions to convert it to left-handed should you want it left-hand for whatever reason. And yeah, good, smooth adjustment there for the tracking. This is, all of the controls are on both sides. So when it's flipped down, as you can see here, you have tracking, you have your clamp for your tool rests, all accessible from this side or back side. So this is a super solid clamping setup. It's all kind of set up right now, so I won't change it, but that's the grinder. So I need to build a couple for myself, so I'm going to market them and do my best to sell them. So I will see you back at the shop. It's all part of my prep for the shows is getting some display stands for my flashlights ready to go. So I've had wood shop down the road, my brother-in-law actually, make me up some blocks here with a hole in them, some wood blocks, and I am going to machine them now in the CNC to their final shape, and I'm taking them back to him for trimming and stuff, and then a couple back and forth, but this is the first part of it. So let's turn you around and have a look at the wood machining. So you just saw me machining these guys, these flashlight stands. I've taken them down to the wood shop down the way and gotten them all trimmed up and ready to go. So now I'm going to show you the finishing process on them. It's a really cool process called Shishugibon. I'm pretty sure it's a Japanese word, technique. And basically you're burning the wood, and then my wood finishing shop has a technique for sealing them that I don't think I'm supposed to tell you about, so I am not going to tell you how it's sealed because it's not my process. So let's get on with the torching. really quite simple. Set that on there. Light the torch. Start burning. One down. Still kind of warm. So the brick is for. Looking good. All right. I have a whole stack left to do, so I'm going to just do it off camera. See you in the next segment. Hey guys, I am sitting here at my assembly bench. I'm going to build some Eric's Echo, no, not Echoes. I'm going to build some F1, Eric's F1s for Vegas. I'm going to build the light engines today, so I'll do some soldering and thermal pasting, and you can watch me work for a few minutes anyways. It's quite warm here, so I am thirsty. I haven't drank enough today. I got friends playing in the background because I find that working with sitcom on tends to be more interesting than just having music. And yeah, I like having a sitcom in the background to keep me company. Just get my tip cleaning sponge wet, and we will. Oh, forgot to turn this on. All right, let us go. I guess I need some pills. I think they're here. Yes, they are here. There we go. And we'll put some dragons together as well as the standard singles. Okay, actually let's start with dragons. We will start with dragons. Oh yeah. That's dragon drivers. Just have to break them off the board. I am back. Here I am. Okay, so let's turn the soldering iron back on, wait for it to heat up. Oops. I need to put a different tip on for soldering to the soldering wires to the boards.
Basically, that's how a bill becomes a law.
You know, it was actually really great. We had lunch in the Russian tea room, and I had that chicken, you know, where you poke it on the butter squirts out. Not a good day for birds. And then we took a walk.
Wait for that to heat up. Put a nice fine tip on it.
Is that before or after you told them to stop calling, stop sending the flowers?
No point in sitting around while I'm waiting. Let's get it. Over here.
It's just nice.
That's nice.
Isn't this the same berry you left at the altar? Yeah, but it was different with him today. I mean, and he wasn't like orthodontist guy, you know? I mean, we had fun.
That one.
Why?
Oh,
My reasons.
I wonder if that can work. That is not going to work.
How about the fact that he's engaged to
Try
a
something
woman
else.
who happens to be your ex-best friend? All right. I know it's stupid. I'll go see him this afternoon, and I will.
Let us try. Yeah, let's try the rubber ones.
Yeah.
No, I haven't actually used this device for working on boards yet. I've only worked on
Oh, Danielle, I wasn't expecting the machine.
I've only worked on
Give me a call when
Ugh.
you get a chance.
other things. I cannot remember what it's called. Oh, that's gonna hold it nicely. Little rubber ones. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. All right, where are my wires? I have a bunch pre-cut. Ooh. Running low. You might end up watching me cut wire, which is not going to be interesting at all. So let's get this
Stop looking in here.
all set up here.
Waiting back.
Okay.
We gotta do something about that. This morning, I caught him looking.
Magnification is
I feel like I can't do stuff.
important.
What kind of stuff?
When you grow up, you're not talking about sexy stuff, but like when I'm cooking naked.
Cook bacon?
Yeah, toast, oatmeal, nothing that matters. What are you looking at me for? I didn't know that. What's that?
There,
Oh,
there.
No, it was. It was very, very good.
what about me?
There.
Way better than this.
Put a blob on each, and then you take this.
You and Mindy.
Come on, just break it up.
No. Not me.
That one, and now it gets 2 browns because it is a dragon. So they work a little bit differently than others because you need get two sets of emitters.
All right, Miss Green, everything looks fine. Yeah, I think we're starting to see some real progress here.
What?
That's well. That's good.
There we go. There we go. And now I take a paint pen and I mark the
Yes, it's working.
this one, which is the 92. This one with the paint pen, so that when I stick it through the pill, I can see it. So that's the easiest driver build I've ever done. I'm so glad that I stole Lisa's engraving base.
It's just been meeting.
How do you take it? Rach, how come you have dental floss in your hair? Uh-huh. You had sex in his chair? Sex in his chair.
What were you thinking?
I don't know. We still care about each other. The history there. It's like you and Carol.
No. It's nothing like me and Carol.
Please. If she said to you, Ross, I want you on this couch, right here, right now, what would you say?
Get the house house. It's a totally different situation. It's apples and oranges. It's orthodontist and Lansbury. I gotta go. Hey, I just have to go. All right? Do I need a reason? Huh? I mean, I have things to do with my life. I have a jam-packed schedule. I can't wait. We're keeping up with it. Okay?
Hello? Cindy. Hi. Hey, how are you? Yes, I heard. Congratulations, that is so great. Really? Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm working tomorrow, but if you want, you can come by if you want. Okay.
So there's not much to say about this. It's relatively
I'll see you tomorrow.
tedious work. I enjoy it, but it's not terribly interesting to see. So I think I will turn off the camera, assuming it's still running. I don't have a very big memory card, so I can only film so much stuff at once. So I'm going to turn you off, and I'll see you in the next segment, whatever I happen to be doing. So that's it, this week's show. Thanks for watching, as usual. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Follow me on Facebook. Go find the group, FocusWorks. My website, focusworksedc.com. And yeah, next week will be pretty well all knife making, which is great. I'm going to film the snot out of prototyping this knife. So episode 8, wait for it. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later.